We're Grand Junction High School, and you're watching Friday Night Frenzy. Let's
get it! It's Friday Night Frenzy, presented by Tim's Auto Glass.
Week 5 calls for double the trouble. Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome into Friday Night Frenzy, sponsored by Tim's Auto Glass. He's Mike Kretz, and I'm Troy Lynch.
I'm Mike Kretz, yeah. Troy, it's hard to believe. It's already week 5.
It's crazy.
Can you believe it? It feels like the kids were just going back to school just, a day or two ago, and here we are already a month in. I wonder if those kids would feel that way too.
You know, time flies when you're having fun, right, Mike?
I think so.
I know. So, like, you saw the two of them, FRUITA Monument, Grand Junction, big rivalry game tonight. Who was the louder fan section out of the
that's tough to say. You're going to put me in an awkward spot, aren't you? I'm going to make everybody happy and say they both were great.
All right, let's let the highlights do the talking. Let's get to those right now. But what a moment before the game. Aiden Lake passed away a few days ago, and his mom, Sally, was an honorary captain and did the coin toss before the game. Really cool of Grand Junction High School to do that. All right, highlight time. FRUITA taking a charge early. They're on the 3-yard line, and you run it up the middle, right, Mike?
Yeah,
exactly. Armani Trujillo with the score. FRUITA up 7-0 in the second. Grand Junction on the following drive. Supposed to be a simple handoff, but whoops, you forgot something. Ball is loose, and the Wildcats pounce on the ball like it's their prey. Now, they're in great field position. They get the ball all the way to their goal line. Cade Bessert goes with the QB sneak and just gets over the line. Second touchdown of the quarter. And the Wildcats, they're up 14-0. Still nothing happening for Junction's offense. They have to give it to FRUITA with 2 minutes left before halftime. And Denham Luster with a quality catch that won't go out of style. Some nice moves and brought down in the red zone. And now, Wildcats have 7 seconds left, and FRUITA has a kick, a 35-yard field goal, and Connor Shells nails it. 17-0 before the half. Wildcats go on to shut out their arch rivals 31-0. So consider Grand Junction's homecoming spoiled. FRUITA extends their win streak over the Tigers to 5 straight years.
Hey, let's take a trip down south to Delta. Sounds like a CCR song where the Panthers have yet to give up a single score this season, outscoring their opponents 161-0, taking on their first team with a winning record, the Tigers of Bennett. And the Tigers came ready to play as we see Jordan Disputes pick up a first down for Bennett, but that Delta D picked it up quick here as we see the pitch out right. And that's negative yards as the Panthers have more than enough speed to catch up to Matt Copeland. Delta's pass rush showed up too as Mike Babby scrambles out of the right because he hears those footsteps coming, and those footsteps would get there in time. Colton Johnson credited with the sack. Okay, Delta's turn. Nolan Bynum can do it to you 2 ways. Here, he uses his legs to pick up big yards for the Panthers. Nice job there. I said Bynum can do it 2 ways. Here's option 2. With the arm, just cannons this one out of the picture and into the hands of Hunter Hughes. We've seen it before. I'm sure we'll see it again. He gets into the end zone and puts the Panthers on top. 7-0 is the score. Later, more Delta highlights. This time we see smooth running from Cody Swaff. Hits a nice stiff arm. Anyway, a moment of controversy. Bynum hits Hughes again in stride for another touchdown, but wait, the refs convene and say it was an illegal formation. 2 uncovered receivers, so the touchdown doesn't count. And yeah, 3rd and long again. This time it wouldn't be able to convert. So teams reach halftime 7-0, but Delta did Delta things in the second half. Just dominated. The scoreless streak lives. They won 41-0.
41-0. So if I can do my quick math real quick, that's 202-0. That's how much the Panthers have outscored their opponents.
Yeah, they're doing big things.
You know, I would almost say that Delta is the best team in 2A in the state of Colorado. However, there's one other team in western Colorado, the Rifle Bears. They had a big game tonight against Glenwood Springs, a team that's still winless. So we got to bring in our expert, Rob Hagan, because he was down there at the game. Now, Rob, I was kind of expecting a blowout tonight, but it just seemed like it was too good to be true, right?
It was a very good game. And Troy, Mike, I wouldn't miss Friday Night Frenzy for my girlfriend's birthday. As a matter of fact, I didn't. Sorry, sweetie, happy birthday. Let's go to the highlights. Seeing when the Demons take the field at their homecoming to take on the Rifle Bears. Demons get the ball first, and quarterback Evan Hale hands off to Blake Nieslanick, and he jukes left and barrels forward, making good contact from 20 yards. Demons have the eye on the prize, and even fake me out with a great handoff. Demons get the touchdown, and they go on to get the extra point. Bears ball, and Holden Stutzman takes the snap, hands off to Talon Cordova, and this is what happens when a movable object meets the unstoppable force of Blake Nieslanick. Stutzman wants to make something happen, and does by taking the snap, hands off to Fergan, faking everybody out, including me again, for a touchdown. Now let's watch him celebrate. Thanks, guys. They go on. Now, and they go to return the favor, and 10, 20, 30 yards. What's this? That shovel pass to Warfield looks just right. Gives Gift a stiff arm and another 30-yard touchdown. Oh, I'm sorry. They faked me out. He ran. And that play shouldn't have been there, guys, but it is the play of the game. Now Stutzman fakes, takes the ball again, runs left, right, jukes, and that is the play of the game, 30-yard touchdown. Let's go to the final score.
Well, welcome to Stoker Stadium. Nice sunset, and the story of the first quarter was run defense as we see Gabe Harrison gets dropped by Aaron Dietrich, and before he can get back to the line of scrimmage, Indians turn what they weren't faring much better as we see Kevin Short bottle up Eli Evans early during Montrose' first drive. More Montrose, this time Emmerich Castendike on the second drive. He nearly averts disaster as he fumbles with the end zone just yards behind him. But later, oh, look at the juke move, and they're just going right along. Next play goes a handoff, and he is going to get another first down for Palisade. Bulldogs up next play, and here they go to the air, and no, it's just picked off. And for Montrose, they are returning it back, and he is going to keep going. And yeah, we see the Harrison, nice job Harrison getting back for the Indians. And the bruiser, Cole Simmons, puts his head down. No, he's going to run it in. And here we see the pitch out right, and watch this spin. He's just going to spin around on the far sideline and take it all the way to the house, and that is a score for Montrose. And another Indians first, outside the rush from Logan Harrison, just lassos Keegan Goodwin to the ground, but the Indians aren't phased a bit. On 4th and 4, they go back to the air, and this time Goodwin hits Emmerich Castendike. He goes in for the score. Montrose would tackle on another one, winning 21-0, improving to 4-0, and Palisade shut out for the first time since 2015. Oh,
man, you hate to see it. Palisade's such a good team, but you know what? Shutouts were kind of the theme of the night. Got to check out the other scores from around the state. This is not Sparta. Salida still winless on the season as the Bruin offense was on fire tonight. They get to 2-2 on the year, and we have to keep the shutout train rolling, don't we? Aspen skis all over the Cardinals, 44-0 to get to 500 on the season. Cardinals, they're struggling a bit.
Over at Basalt, another shutout. That makes 5 out of 7 local games. Basalt with a 20-0 shutout over the Eagles as they go to 4-0. Hotchkiss catching fire. That's 3 wins in a row for the Bulldogs, and they sink the Sailors tonight at home. 41-6 is the final, and Steamboat falls to 2-3. Wow. Okay, normally we are the ones who go a little crazy trying to go over the top and copy the fans of the day every single week. But you know what, Troy? I'm in a professional mood here, and I'm not going to do it. No goofing off tonight.
But Mike, that's what we're best at.
I know, but don't worry. Our fans of the day has some dances, and so we're going to be showing you our Rob Hagan. He has the best dance moves. Take it away, Rob.
Great.
What you got, Rob?
Punishment for my #1 play 3 times in a row. All right, here we go.
Oh, okay. Is it the Charlton?
Wow.
Carlton. I forget what it's called. I gotta let. All right, you gotta love dancing kids. You know, Rob, thank you so much for that. You gotta love it. All right, so do we have some top plays to show everybody?
Yeah.
Oh, but no, we got to do our fan of the day first. You got to love a whole bunch of little kids. Look at that, Rob. You need to start taking lessons. Some ingredients to make some good fans of the game. Got some dabs in there. I'm not really sure what that is. Oh, I like that dance move. I don't know what it's called, though. But that kid, we need to start taking lessons from him. Mike, you know what I think? I think we should do a dance battle next week.
No.
Oh, well, you don't shut it down. I'm the sports director. I make the rules, right?
Yeah, for your top 3 plays, here we go to number 3. You have to love a quarterback who can play multiple positions. In this case, A.J. Merez playing wide receiver as well. Catches his own pass after the big swat, and the Tigers didn't gain anything on the play, but it's something you don't see every day, and that's why it's number 3.
That's right. All right. Out to Glenwood Springs, but it's a rifle bear getting the love as Holden Stutzman decides to hold it himself, and he is getting big yards following his blockers out in front of him. Finally gets spun down, but not until after he gets those chains for rifle. That's play number 2, and you know what? We've seen it so many times, we're going to continue to watch it. But, Mike, you know what time it is?
I know what time it is. It is the moment we have all been waiting for. The number 1 play of the night comes by way of Nolan Bynum pass to Mr. Hunter Hughes. Hughes would end up finding the ball and finding the end zone. Troy, have you ever played the game 500?
No.
Just throw it up as high as you can and hope one of your friends finds it.
Okay.
That's what it looks like. The Bynum Hughes connection here. 500, or in this case, the #1 play of the night.
Wow. Well, congratulations to Nolan Bynum. I mean, Delta just looks kind of unstoppable right now.
Yeah, they look really good.
Looking really good. Rifle gets another win, so 2A is still really strong on the Western slope. So congratulations to all the teams that won tonight, but I mean, so many shutouts at the same time. It's kind of surprising that you see Grand Junction getting shut out to FRUITA Monument. Now, all of a sudden, they still haven't won since 2014, and they're going to have to wait another year for another shot. But real quick, before we go any further, I want to congratulate you at the same time. You know, as you know, Richie Casalino, he left for Colorado Springs. He got another job. So right before the football season, I was kind of left to the dust. But luckily, we had Mike Kretz here, and we needed a sports person to fill up Richie's position. And Mike is officially our weekend anchor. And Mike, I'm just so excited for you, man. How do you feel about being a sports anchor?
Oh, it's awesome. I'm really excited for it. It's a goal that I've had for years and years now. I don't even want to say how many years I've wanted to do sports in news, but yeah, it feels great, and I'm really excited. Thank you.
Man, we're so excited to have you. Rob, we're pretty excited to have you too, but he's going to be sticking in news. He'll be helping out us out every Friday, though. But yes, we're super glad to officially have you on board. It's been great to anchor the show with you. We still got so many more weeks left. It's fantastic. But that's all that we have this week for week #5. We hope you just had as much fun as we did. Thanks so much for watching Friday Night Frenzy. Party on, Mark.
Hey, party on, Troy. We'll see you next week.